Okotin kwasiafo bi kasa ana odobroni able oni da de lumba wusi wakwatan honi na wusi on se me de biam kasa mu bi mo jimi odobroni ble na able no hane suma no me busa mo obi suma no so nkotan obi kokodo obi kwanti me busa mo ana lumba no ye timadua ye twara to kwa ho a ontimi sori nante oda ho ne okotam no so no de titi de ogana ana sa wo na mo sese okowo no obi dia wo suma no me busa mo aya mo suanya sana mu bi ho menim se efie mu film na mo anya ntete na do no small we ko briku bi mo ko do bi ani je ne chimi fon kwasafo bo kana na mo ba ka de we abramo ne to mo ma enso aka anya mo de kurase fo mwa ta na wo da to tifie ho go diga o prega da to ti de lumba
news bien wo biem wo prega mon ko for de bibi ba fufu bi nye news biem mo dia mo nyintuma le se mo certificate mo provide court no so adia to mo dia mo nwe ho an no bibien ho ye new bia ba biem wo prega pa wo fa the certificate ma so wo person wo fa divorce paper ma ama me Akosua se we divorce so ni me nu ne atwan ama ye na biem ani wo prega ba ku biem wo prega kwa bonim sa sante wa ya de me na me nua no bonim sa sante ko ni de wa ko ankasa me mama fati me mama fati kwa ponim se mako eti no se ma ya dia ma ene ja no ma pa me mama na chawo se me kaseti ya won fa ntame me mama fati nim se ma ya dia wan ye nie abaye yi tese wa ye lawyer to ma me Akosua serwaa
about suppose
na dia ntoka ne enku biem entoka ba biem entoka ba ne wo biem aye be ko yewie kwa to ade ma me certificate na to ma yewie me betia ko
amen marriage registration that the lumba signature was so omo ati said that about omo nyi omo signature was so ye busa saade ne besi na ma internet ne so na che se saade no kura Akosua during that ekwan be no fa asugina so fi se ye kenkan Ghana mra ne kire se wokọ na ko ware oba fu na busuafo na so pese mra so mu a e wo so the marriage registration certificate ba e be sin na preslofo ri woni bi ono to so a wona na lawyer fo no akohwifo sansafo so atia ne shum kankan kwasia ba na me di na tem ne edi na tem tina adine kwasia se ne so ye kronfo da bia no every say wadwuma ne se wo ye lawyer nchese fa ko bokro no wadwuma ne se wo ye lawyer enchire se ko ne ko sisi oba kunafo bi ne ko ditwa ntro wadwuma ne se wo ye lawyer enchire se ko di obi abusua ni me fa wo jimi e ma omu funu nko yira
Abusia chese odobloni ene lawyers chese omatumi akokot ama omuni evidence some de omagu aye odobloni animas yangasa omadi nhwamo adintia omuni evidence ene omadi odobloni achi ena chese omakwakọ wie mo court ese eye mami Akosua serwaa akula no that lumba oneni jai ware nanso omuntumi improve chese divorce letter bia ena wangasa aware a wase eye that lumba aware no certificate ejere ya dance ye omuntumi improve bi nti eba saade ya mami Akosua serwaa so ino enim se approve ade na besine ayi omo person meji atum ya eno na chese odobloni mu sisi ade eye plans omugina so enene se that lumba onene woye one that lumba tra ama chese wa bled that lumba ho ye intino obetumi apply japade adofo na no na assembly de team legal wife wo catch odobloni so man no se omla no be esansen ko ba de woni be man be kwakwa tra obeji atum se wa ware ai na o certificate wo de ya dance die on be bisa wa na nka wo de a kire na enso ene akoya twema mentwadofo eno na kwa Kristo ai ono so ani ablia o fire eye lawyer Fatimo omo ena omo ko hihye adwuma we na ade beto wa assembly die ababedu ene a egu odobloni anima ase na butua chese ya Ashanti Queen o se ai omo ka se ono so we giant okwane kun e de mama mi Akosua serwaa no o se sesi a no krena baba daddy sesi odobloni mu enye tinye bia na e wo so omudi omo ntintum se eye mami Akosua serwaa ya ware no no so mbedi atinya omo improve on marriage certificate any divorce letter trese ma me akusha serwaa we jaya ware sa ne ma mienu yi omo provia eno ano no na omo ka se ono on support ne biom no osisi anokre na eda honom no enye ntokwa bi abiom odoblo ni mu omo mfom ntokwa engu fom adofo weko ya kwakwa kuchi nsem no
ntime de meka akire kwasi ampanyini kwasi abafati eti wo fati wono nkwasi lawyer abenkwanfo agimi fo no na wose ka mutimi kwa Ghana court na mukwa kire ye maame Akosua serwaa divorce certificate ma fa nko se say no ye say ka kire mo say Ghana fo mi emusa lawyer fati ko hwili sansani ko ba bifie e ko say no ko gi ade ko hwi ade na later ko gi percentage no Mommy Muso say marriage registration na Odobroni Priscilla 2010 or the Lumba call register sa private marriage no mo no mo se no omo wie omo koye yenti a omo timi de court ko twe sa protest o yere na wai na se court no omo koye no Priscilla photo de ba ye ne ya anye antum enso ya anchene se for contempt ya anchene se all the fake document about court ono so wa fa marriage registration na Ghana mra e kire se judge ni betimi agina so aga se ampa we ye ware no amamre kwan so enu ti be ma no wo kwan so ware bebre ka ho eno so wa fa bi ama na de se akire ma adwene se ye busa ja dorenda se ye maame Akosua serwaa de sa marriage registration ni bi ba ya na kwan ben so na wo fa ya wo de ko mre mu hu se wa ye ono so yire e wa amamre kwan so it is ansem we no and I was in the interim the judiciary is about to go on recess, we have to revisit it and make sure, say, once the judiciary is on recess, more holidays now, they will be paying attention to the court of public opinion. They better draw this attention to it. Say, marriage registration, which should solidify the fact, say, as some during the Bekana no correct. If we say Ghana memono and sign a court and I say judge ni betimi aka say aware we amamre kwaso aware I have friend customary right and I say customary marriage it has to be registered with the local authorities, whether KMA, AMA, whatever MA, LAMA, whatever. I was say register it is during the on what basis and on your document because your mama Akosua serwaa fanu bi ama you are the buyer ordinance marriage certificate. It is a marriage certificate not to agua. On what basis and I am one for any marriage registration pertaining to any customary marriage. So how then the judge Dorinda arrive at the decision and the judgment that a friend say without any marriage registration, which makes it legal, and I said which gives it the legal backing and that background for the application of the law when it comes to that marriage. It taking place will be able to and we need to pay attention to all this. Now me here research and say you can't do honor and come over to me the biaba. You can share court records, do they have that? No, I'm gonna do a court records. There's nothing like a registration of that the Lumba and Priscilla for a marriage course of 2010. Whether I say course on the fear, whether I say a secret, whether I say now some person by camera, there should be a registration to legitimize it. And I know, and I had the GMs was can yeah, told you for na yeka. Mr. Kwasia ba Momblo Konoma and Kwasia platforms, what do Opa Kwasia Bijinati? And he said the American, maybe some say what we should ask the appeal court to look into right now, because they will be listening when they go on recess. They will be listening to the court of public opinion. That one, it is very unlawful for a judge to rule in favor of a marriage and describe it as a customary marriage when the law of Ghana, the constitution of the land, says that the judge shall ask and require for a marriage registration from the local authorities before the law can solidify or back that marriage and recognize it as a legal marriage under the laws of Ghana. And then again, may say back, say maame Akosua serwaa or the ordinance marriage certificate in the coin amusi fika. Where did the Dorinda the marriage registration? Because your question is, there's no marriage registration. And for Priscilla Ofori to even proceed, say me lumba you know, say you say emrane kan yenti, judge ne kan yenti engine tuma, then there should be a marriage registration to that effect. And yes, sir, that judgment, the judgment itself becomes illegal because it was just the application of technicalities to slain justice. The judgment that during the if it was not based on any marriage registration and ultimately arriving at say a man customary wives, then the judgment was derived from technicalities and not the law. So this judgment need to be reviewed, and then these questions and these documents should be asked. Say because they can manipulate the system all they want, but they cannot manipulate the series. It follows numbers, receipt numbers you show. We should be able to track this down to 2010. Lumba ebe to me already see Lumba ebe to me aye bibia, but the moment a Lumba by say or Baba register sawari no, the registrar general no would have sought and sensed bigamy right there. Eti Priscilla Ofori awa the onus on any lawyer for Kofi sansani babu kan. They have all the honors to prove to Ghanaians say Priscilla Ofori after Sir purported alleged secret marriage, as a Kofi witness never did not have Omo call register because na lumba dwen ne ho say oba we ono na atiti me to bring bon kan oba we wa bra me ho say de e kan nti lumba de ne call register e say de be ya adachi bi e mra be ka bi ama no. Said you owu ye obegina obekan tribute no enu nti no Lumba nyansem no how intelligent Lumba is no se Lumba wari ni sie ye kura na Lumba pese wode na japade ma akoda yi said ye na wo ka kire Ghana mpanifo so ono na tutu ni tubi nti anje obi japade ma no se na Lumba dono na Lumba peno na Lumba se wone na ewo se wone na etina se na yira enko yes awade no Ekobeko register every say or what a yama me Akosua serwaa no omo register in Germany ema no the certificate lecture. So the question is yama me Akosua serwaa the or the certificate ni bi buy you but Priscilla Ofori the only share picture or the buy kwa na fake to the extent say court no reject without say omo chino for contempt to try to scam a court of law in Ghana with fake documents are we using this exhibit it's tantamount to punishment. Why sir Priscilla this exhibit never fake? There was no punishment for her. It's come away and I see a in the midst of yedi fufu. Now I said the American and obi awati ma me Akosua serwaa ni bia no hunu say onyankopon ama na hunu say ebrane atenka yetima ye ma na is true. She has been through that crucifixion when it comes to her life and marriage. Now no nation you cry. It's here no, a judge cannot base on this thing to tell me say after all the credentials ni intellectual capability or no say papa na no asem without looking at what the law of Ghana is requiring her to do no wawari obi by force amobi. I'm sorry, Judge Dorinda. I'm very, very sorry. It's that alone, no. I just say your judgment was purely emotional. Your judgment was based on purely emotions. There was no logic or any application of any law. Hence, because you wanted to exhibit your emotions to get results, you chose not to apply the law, but you chose to apply technicalities so you can arrive at where you wanted to go. And we are pulling the strings right now and letting you know, say, we know your game plan, and your game plan has failed. Because as we speak, there's no record that shows that Lumba and broni were married. Nothing. And the laws of the land requires that for a customary marriage to be legitimized, it has to be registered. Where is Priscilla Ofori's marriage registration with Lumba? I said the last time We bad to educate people on that. You know, the way it's here. No be who say Priscilla no be oni picture oni hwe. Anso yeso ye yere. Etimo me who say yenkunim die no aduru awie. Yenko sirem ne yenko bo yenkunim die no so empire kese pa. Etimedema no si no. I want us to talk about these topics. And these topics topics are say ye kwama ye maami Akosua serwaa dia. We have to really ask these questions and make sure say the media is aware and asking these questions. Say on what basis say Ghana mrani edi adwuma Ghana mra say ye ware o enkramofu awade a ko register and ko sign wo court ko register wo Kumasi a ekeme ye ware o ewo wo busuafo anima customary marriage na ma won kwa se wo kunu timi ware bi kan won na ko register ne hu so na ye first wife. Nemo emra ya oksa customary no enipa ne toa so no koye ordinance atwa BBM eje no de BBM ni ho sa wa register on register you eno no asupersede no eti questions no I was ebusa ne say Opriga benten 666 Opriga benten atitibini 666 ko obi fie ko wia ne kunu ko se ho wia funu ka ho boso papra woni ase na be su epe ayi only any marriage registration enough of Maami Akosua serwaa marriage certificate. Yes, say ono de odi bi ba yo mo na mo se say wan fan for the right channel. Now Opriga benten 666 the marriage registration excess ye ware the customary every 2010 away. There is no document to this effect. And by word of mouth, and during that also the pass judgment, and they say our dear Ghana, nobody is gonna sit and watch this happen. And the wheels of justice will catch up with you. If we are society when I mean news be, yes, yes, a for baby, a police inspector be, or running a show for joint. Now just imagine how powerful this police inspector thought he was. Now you say, I didn't know why you know be acquainted me mentioning that. Some police of inspector we met me catch you say operation Akosua self BB on the lady on one never quite to show phones on the running business. And it's the same thing Akosua. Eti president for ye emre bi basunwate emre no aso na appeals court no e ya judge for me ensa. Eti omo no untimi nkose o the word of mouth e kwa any case o da bi enye ye president wa hwi atitim eno tina de dwantwie ba kwasia ba free the free ne nan say Maami Akosua serwaa de o ne marriage certificate na e kwan on lumba fa so tina wa jimi ye ko camera wo one man na say and the lumba be complaining. Do you have any video and audio and bibi e chese lumba complaining about na ware da every video and audio I want e chese lumba e acknowledge cherishing na ware na mo jimi munsu anyansa. Now the question remains, Maami Akosua serwaa or marriage certificate or the aba. Although broni Priscilla now also ba on the other hand say what you know. Or also marriage registration. This is the question. Priscilla Oforia tako shini sansani ba. Una wo sie se bema ware wo bema fie e fere na time na mum wo de fatao if you say you are so inferior to Maami Akosua serwaa bibusa wo Priscilla o marriage registration we ko hwiri ba picture kura wo ni bi if you say won sem fata say dia petasi wan to kura ye ho ade ma nipa je e ba bi won sem fata wo ye made na Akosua ye made this akopima da wi ase be say enu ti o bobre na wo hyebre nyina ye made bobre na ne hyebre na wo timi nya madam wo wi ase da. And see, untimi fa undi sa boni kasi a wakodi wo obi fie akose obi a wade ye ne da enu tu ni marriage registration ya ware o maame ya ware o ye baby making machine wo ye baby making machine ye useless se be ma be ware o ye baby making machine sa wo se na wo nya just a baby making machine e ma da di lumba sa wo nya se wo be di wa pia gumu keke ono kwanze na ompi mu wo de wo keke on fa anya hwe wona brabom enya se eduru mra na waye mre no na ma wote hwe ana odo wona ya suso ni mu osuso mu se ne poma wo ye waste sa wo se ye boa ko fa bibi a chese ware o ba ra kire Ami Akosua serwaa bremo oprega benten se duru so boso me mi ansa we yesi abebusa se kofa marriage registration bra ko shini ba ya nware o be ma ti se luma be ware o da bi ono ba wo kwa because we waste odo ye hwie nye yie eto nware o president for ye me si lumba on ware wo net on ware wo china anu ti odo ko hye apetashi ba ana wo busuafo ajiminti omodo koma be ma so nware wo ne fie na sempo no yampa e ka lumba pe wo akobekwa ko jani pe mo asan president for ye so man kwasi afo no momra me say president for ye we useless a big joe aboy a wabegina ai amen block me mute no ya boa asiasa no Oye kromfo ye hwi na sa big joy obewu amani funa ira oba bi de ne be fa kwan so ama bra bi a obobi ohun no wiase kwasie ne mu kromfo be ma de gina be twotwon kwasie asem Priscilla me so we waste we useless you are just a baby making machine e ma da de lumba be dia no tum enye sa ko fa marriage registration bra ko shini ba kromfo ko obi fie ko wia na ware enso ko yan ware kwasia Priscilla, me say ya wari wo. Se wo Priscilla for the usi ya wari wa ko for marriage registration bra. Ko shini. O picture, wo de wari 2010, enyi ni cha wo video wari 2016. Ko shini ba, wo no for say ate si pasu ko shini. Ko for marriage registration bra wati. Priscilla for the, me say ko for marriage registration bra. Ko shini ba ko for marriage registration bra. Ono for ate pa be kwa nwane ono for aka bom e wo paso wate me say ko fa wo marriage registration bra ko shini ba sansani ba te se wo ko shini ba me say every na dey kono this is the question we need to be asking on our platforms and ya ko go Christian abufuo and I go Christian abufuo ya Musa Priscilla say eye o mame eye kwasia bai a wasoma mu abi ti se free the free mo jimi o mu jimi ade baba so me ka kira wo ko shini ba wo na ma kire pa che wo ko shini ai me se ko for marriage registration bra so wo bia e ka wo da obeda ko shini ba ko for marriage registration na mu fake kwa ba ne se lumba wa boda ma jimi se ko shini ba ti se wo ono ba kwa kwatena ba bi so the signature to so aware wa Kofi brother she ko shini ba Priscilla me say o marriage registration no de beba o de o marriage registration ba be che Ghana for amaya hu say that the lumba signing the signature say o ba ti say inferior human being ti say o ware wa enti de mo de ma me ne fa mu ensem a wo kagu ma me no so nyina no you still that the lumba wan for anya baby wan for anya she no for anya she who koto na sama do kon for anya hwe e wi ase nyina nim se for anya she because uni marriage registration uni bi bia chese be ma de apetashi ba kokura ko ware o no ware umba unya fo lefu e biri na senior e ka be ma be so nsa ko ware wo no anifie na wo busuafo ajiminti omo so akodi won dance e me say baby abedu no ma Akosua serwaa ne marriage certificate ye busa ho asemache ya kan ho asemache personal for ye that the lumba ware wo ya ho ade o marriage registration na we ko hwini ba ko hwini akwada wako obi fi akwase na ko hwie fie won ye manyina awie funu nyina wa hwie Priscilla and so still amen meboa oda so suma bloggers sika wa seno that the lumba sika wa shino wa chiri wu nyina achi oda so suma nkwasiafo bi ti se kwa abota so mo magime meboa Priscilla me say ye busa wasemo ne ye bebusa wo sa ko hwini odobroni sansani ba ya nware o na wo de be ma wu na ni funa yira na ya hwehwe na ye hu na wone na mo bo ho safo ne se aware o ye se o marriage registration we me se kwa abuta jimi for mo kofa odobroni mo kofa ne marriage registration mra fofo lefu aya fa o bola so eti ya nware o ne asan bibia ya nware o ene ya san bibia be ma papa be na de ne sabe kwa san papers se o ware wo sa de we apart from ability to won't be your apart from see entity bini no so for picture near find so on a picture kwa billboard but want to me ever seen that lumba so na nyene say toilet this you Mr. First Lady Monka said neighbor
on WhatsApp mun share na mini baiti okay 7 Ramford yes kwame no ye pa
me de me kan say me de me fufuo na me bon dawuro me de fufuo na me bon dawuro me nua no mon kranfo inya mi mega me o fan ne wo ka fufuo ko e baja no e wo nya fan ne kenya te o kan hye ko ye je nya ya je ne nya ya eko nya ya je ne nya ya eko nya fan ne fufuo nya fe ne nani e wo kenya te ja no eko ye o kan hye nya ya je ne nya ya eko ke wo na stores ni ameba ho wo ke baba no ba kenya ke eko ye bie ne nya ya he nya fan ne wo kenya ke nya ya ja no ne nya ya eko o fan ne fufuo ko ye o ba fe
nti wo ba no edi asem na ba beka am ya to ebi mutirim ye nyina ya ti ababuo ne mo ya na wo free area ye ni bibia ka kire wo na wo ye twa o Ghana ensem bia waka bia ya boa no de agu ho ma chichi no obotom ye de twa na ye ba be sane agu anim amwo unu no me ene nsem a wo ka gu amanfo so ene wo dane wa no wo kan nsem dane wa no ye twa ye de ni bibia aka na mama Akosua say wan sem no wie dua me meja pade akura me ton do akọ court ekoya mama no wuti bi ka che mama no ye 1212 no me say me ka bi ekuta me ton na me de twa wo so me ton na me de basiu court na wa tira kwan mama no to aso a o ye 1212 awari sayefo mo sa wari na mo pese mra be ye adwuma e wo man ni onyame wo hu mo wate monye ma boni ya mo ye back door no onyame salande mo na munum se mama Akosua so me fa ne se nwa o munum se mama Akosua se wa yi cross bi samuti ase a akaba busa no cross na oyi ye no samuti ase a akaba busa no e ho na se kama no katum onyame o hira o bro mitimi nkan kwa akiri ba so onyame twa mu a o on fa hira ne ma o any first
no mama ye nyina bro mama na ya be ko no ordinary region nsuo ni ti eduru amefro ni ahwese e ade a obetimi ama ya kwa wai eti be srawo ofufu asem de anu ti na ba ya me wo na won koje
24 hours
me ma so to dada me ma ba de mu se koje fufu why eti be srawo koje wo de da
ofufu de as kwani nyinya pe bro wu kwani nyinya
ase na nya me ma ba de mu ko na me de me wa na me ma mistake kwa me eti kwa me we de
Mr. Fufu no baby ye benya bi wa kra na mo fa ntoto wo ma yen why ngofu pe bi wo Ghana
na omo ye in here serve wo monti nyame boa next weekend no ye lunch ni we be ba baby na akra na ye be say lunch o why eti ka check ka for mu nya go tema ye be ba
mo pe bi wa kra nti no so ye nya baby a ye
next weekend after lunch na be na obi a benya bi
okay
they be producing enough distribution be ba Accra anti say obi a we distributor wa Accra na je won abetimi ama na reach out why
okay on reach one our first lady
me and
Miss Nadia because Miss Nadia dem want a number ntino
I'm an reach out to Miss Nadia on a handle like logistics near there
okay
why
okay
it is everyone from that hey sister Akua na to say
lady see me no be mra why
this is first we wait for a man for why
Adumo na monso
oba de adumboko
e de nyame ase kakra meka akire wonu nua ba first lady nyame nhyiramo
amen
wa pamfo na fufuo no de ye nyina ye support pa because ye hu se e ya de papa ana wo de bae ye kaso na de bae ya na nkrofo se wonu wakoye wakosan so enya sa na tie na be
sister de o make bi o mo kan say enchichi bi am bi
obi a okofo ade bae bia ye frɛ no kofa bae enti eye papa wona ade bae eye boni a wona ade bae
right
nyame nhyiraw na ba bia ensuo no mutu no me pa cho number no dada no aye de eye no ana say
ai sister dada no
because so no dia me dia ba bia mbetu bia Maybe say case because
Mate, ete number na ye ko gambaga baby a for camp no. Omo area community on ye kotu bi amo. So the be ya ebetimi kura nipa e be ko ebetimi no omade di nkomo ne sa na e mane nyati. Today we are ready as
me one number no to mo better.
I know why sister. Medasi. First lady what na? Ayo. Why did this? Mr. Obama me too I be see o. Obede.
Whether my physical friend no mo bin ko bi am ben bi.
Mati okay. First lady na sin na for before.
Aye. The
Monica up there. Monica Balu.
Hey. Yes, Raul.
Yes, you are now. First lady, I'm so ready so bastro right. I am fine free as here because we all are as here for no more begin.
Yes.
So Monica on ready, yes. Live on here behind Papa. I quiet maybe last time.
You said that anymore.
See me na me power tap. See me.
All right, my sister.
Choose na down for no. Friend is saying, "Utiate."
As I drop a sister, I am so TV.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Snow White Casa.
Oh, I'm Brako ni first lady. Me pam cho bebre na ya me cousin akwa akwaji fufu na ma me wa nti. Na me sure me wa.
Okay, and I'm an intro video ni bi for my name post to I.
Say Mate. Thank you. Catch a Gloria say Mesaka.
Akwaji no Kumasi. Okay, Mate.
Akwaji no Kumasi na ya yes. All right. Thank you.
Some obi akwaji ne de wa mo ana mo se mo nsanka mo fufuo no. Wo Kumasi
first lady, mpacho betimi asimi.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wo Kumasi yes so reach out to Gloria and I say phone GH. Wo Accra so miss na dia wo reach out am sabe kan fufu. Why? Nana mo a wo be for mo gina so ache.
Yeah.
Mwana nkasa
Olivia, so Bianca, mba mo nkasa.